Hi, Helen from crystalsandcrochet.com here, and welcome to part 7 of Revelation. Okay, we're going to do quite a broad band all the way round this time. Some of it fairly simple stitches, some a little bit more time consuming. Okay, let's get started. Round 77. Okay, so we're going to repeat what we've done here and what we did right back at the beginning. So we're going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch of any side. Okay, so that's into the half double that we made in that previous corner. Okay, in the chain 2 corner space, single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet. We're then going to single crochet in the next 8 stitches, okay, and there's a hint to not skip that first hidden stitch, because remember, particularly with a half double crochet after a chain space, it's very easy to miss that very first stitch. So make sure you look at the post and then for the top loops. Okay, so single crochet in 8, and then we're going to start our repeat to work across the side. Okay, so in the next stitch we're going to slip stitch, chain 3, we're then going to make a treble all in the same stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch. Okay, so as before, you'll notice slip stitches are not included in the stitch count, and we don't work into them at any time either. Okay, so all in that same stitch, slip stitch, chain 3 treble, chain 3 slip stitch. We're then going to single crochet in the next 19 stitches. Okay, we're going to do that 9 times. So once I've done that, I'll come back to you and just go over the last little bit of each side. Okay, so we make our loop plus 19 single crochet 9 times. Okay, once you have finished your 9th repeat, which will come to here, you're going to have 9 stitches left. Okay, so in the next stitch you're going to make a loop, slip stitch, chain 3 treble, chain 3 slip stitch, and then single crochet in the next 8 so that it matches to the other end. Okay, so remember your corners are single, chain 2 single, single in 8, make your loop, single in 19, you can do that 9 times, then one more loop, so you've got 10 loops altogether, and then another 8 single crochet at the end. Okay, all the way round, and join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Round at 78, and we're going to join with a standing single crochet in the last stitch of any side, and then in the chain 2 corner space it's single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet. And let's move our marker up. Okay, and now we're going to single crochet in the next 6 stitches. 2. Okay, so we've got 3 single crochet left here. Okay, so don't mistake that slip stitch for a single crochet stitch. Okay, so we're going to skip those next 3 single crochet, and then we're going to make 7 treble, into the chain 3 space, 3 treble into the treble, and then another 7 treble into the next chain 3 space. Okay, so it's 7 in here, 3 into the treble, and 7 into the next chain 3 space. Okay, so all trebles, 7 into the first chain 3 space, 3 into the next stitch, which is the treble, and 7 into the next chain 3 space. Okay, and then we're going to skip the next 3 single crochet and single crochet in the next 13 stitches. Okay, and again you're going to do that 9 times. And let's just do a few more singles here, because once you've done these 13 you'll find you've got 3 single crochet left in order to start your repeat all over again by skipping the next 3 stitches. So let me just pop these single crochets in. Let's have a little check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's the last one, 13. And you can see we've got 3 single crochet left there. Okay, so once you've done that 9 times, you're going to end here with 3 single crochets left before this next loop. Work around this loop in exactly the same way. Okay, so 7 treble in the first chain 3, 3 into the treble, 7 in the next chain 3. You'll then skip the next 3 stitches and you will have 6 single crochet left. Make a single crochet into each of those. On the very last side, when you come round, you're going to omit that last one because you've already made it. Okay, and then join to that standing single crochet with a slip stitch. Round 79, and we've got a hint before we start to work the back post single crochets approximately halfway down post of the trebles, so that we form a deep cup. Okay, so I'll show you that when we get there. Chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, and then a single into the next stitch. Okay. In the chain 2 corner space, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet. Okay, pop our marker and get it open up into that new chain 2 corner space. Okay, and then we're going to single crochet in 6 stitches. Okay, so you've got 7 there, so once you've done 6 single crochets you will have 1 single crochet left. Okay, let's double check that. That's the corner, and then we've got 2, 4, 6. Okay, and then we're going to start our repeat to work across. So we're going to skip that next stitch, that single crochet, and then we're going to back post single around the next 17 stitches, which is all of the stitches of that shell. Okay, so bring your hook down to about halfway down each treble, and that will then form quite a deep cup, exactly the same as we did, because this is the 3rd time we've done this pattern. Okay, so about halfway down, and then it will really make it fold over, and it forms quite a deep cup. Okay, so we're going to do 17, and then we are going to skip that next stitch and then single crochet in the next 11. Okay, again you're going to do that 9 times. You'll then have 1 shell left at the end of the side, so you're going to work 17 back post singles around that. Okay, so your 9th repeat will end here. 17 back post singles around there, skip the next stitch, and on the other 3 sides it will be single crochet in 6. Okay, but you've already made 2 there, so you've only got 4 stitches left on that final side, and then join to your first single crochet, which is that one, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, whoops, round 80, and we're going to start with the standing single crochet in the last stitch of any side. Then in the chain 2 corner space, single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet, and we are then going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so you've got 2 single crochet left there, and then we're going to start our repeat. Okay, we're going to skip those next 2 stitches, and then we're going to make a puff stitch in the next stitch, which is the first of our back post single crochets. Okay, so again with a puff stitch, yarn over into the stitch, pull up a loop and lift to the height of a double crochet. Okay, and we're going to do that 4 times, so that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, pinch everything, pull through, chain 1 to close. Okay, we're then going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and we're going to do that 8 times. Okay, so it's puff stitch in the next stitch. Remember each time to lift to the height of a double crochet, and each time you yarn over, just hold it with your finger to stop everything sliding around. Pinch everything, pull through, chain 1 to close, chain 1 for the pattern, skip the next stitch. Okay, we're going to do that 8 times. Once you've done that 8 times, this stitch we've done a chain 1 and skip the next stitch, that's part of the repeat. So into that last back post single crochet we are going to make another puff stitch, 3 and 4. Okay, and chain 1 to close. Okay, we're then going to skip the next 2 stitches, first 2 single crochet, and you're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so let me just zoom out a weeny bit. Okay, so corners, single, chain 2, single, single crochet in the next 5. Okay, and then our repeat starts, skip 2, puff stitch in the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 times, puff stitch in the next stitch, which is the last back post single crochet, skip the next 2, single crochet in the next 7. Okay, you're going to do that 9 times, which will bring you to here. You're then going to skip 2 and work exactly the same around this last shell with the puff stitches and the chain 1 spaces. You'll then skip 2, and single crochet in that next 5 stitches. Okay, apart from on the last side you've already made 1, so you've just got 4 to make there. Join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, round 81. Okay, nice quick one. That last one seemed to take forever. Okay, join with the standing single crochet in the last stitch of any side, and then in your chain 2 corner spaces, single crochet, chain 2 and single crochet. Okay, then we're going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, so it leaves us 1 single crochet there. Okay, and then I'll repeat as we work across. Skip that next stitch, that's the last single crochet. You're then going to front post single around your puff stitch, chain 3 and skip the next chain 1 space, and we're going to do that 8 times. Okay, so it's single crochet, then 1, 2, 3. Try to keep your chains the same size as the top loops of your stitches. Okay, so as you look, they're all the same size, because this is purely decorative on the front here, but if you do it too tight it doesn't form a nice little loop, and if you do it too loose then it can be too baggy. Okay, so we're going to do that 8 times. It's got carried away. Okay, so front post around the next stitch, chain 3, skip the chain 1 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then front post single around that last puff stitch. Skip the next stitch, single crochet in the next 5 stitches. Okay, and because we've now got the same number of stitches at the beginning and end that we have in between our repeats, we can do this repeat 10 times. Okay, so in your corner, single, chain 2, single, single in the next 5. Then as you work around your shells, it's front post single around the next stitch, chain 3 and skip the chain 1 space. You're going to do that 8 times, and then a front post single around that last puff stitch, single crochet in 5. Okay, so as you do the 10th repeat, it's going to bring you right up to the corner. Okay, so on that last side, remember you've already made 1 single crochet, so you'll only have 4 to make there. So all the way round and join to that standing single crochet, fasten off and secure your ends. Okay, round 82, and we've got a hint before we start. When working into round 80, work behind round 81. Okay, so I'll show you what that means in a moment. We're going to join with a beginning 3 double crochet cluster in the next to last stitch of any side. Okay, so yarn over your hook once, and we're going to go as if we're making a standing double crochet, but we're only going to pull through 2 loops. Okay, we're going to leave 2 loops on the hook. Okay, so yarn over, in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and just through 2. We've got 3 loops now, and again pull up and through 2. Okay, so we've got 4 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 4 loops, and that is a beginning 3 double crochet cluster. We're then going to chain 1 and skip the next stitch, which is that last stitch. Okay, then our repeat. In the chain 2 corner space, we're going to make a 3 double crochet cluster. Okay, so that's just through 2 loops, leaving 1 loop on the hook each time, and then through all 4. Chain 2, and then another 3 double crochet cluster. Okay, 2 and 3, and through all of the loops. Let's just move that stitch marker up into our new corner space. Okay. And then as we work across the side, we're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, 3 double crochet cluster in the next stitch. Okay, and we're going to do that 3 times. Okay, so it's chain 1, skip the next stitch, 3 double crochet cluster in the next stitch, 1, 2, 3 times. We are then going to single crochet in the next chain 1 space of round 80. Okay, and remember the hint said to work behind round 81. So just pull that chain 3 down out of the way and make a single crochet into the chain 1 space. Okay, because remember these chains just form a decoration, so they need to sit to the front of your work. Okay, then we're going to make 3 single crochet in the next 6 chain 1 spaces. Okay, so again just pull forward 1, 2 and 3, and we're going to do that 6 times. Okay, so 3 single crochet in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain 1 spaces, and don't worry if things start to cup or sort of almost push upwards. All of that will be sorted out in the next few rounds. Okay, then we're going to make 1 single crochet in that last chain 1 space. Okay, so you've got 1 in the first one, 3 in the next 6, and 1 in that last one. Okay, we're then going to make a 3 double crochet cluster in the next single crochet, so not the front post single but the single crochet. Okay, so 1, 2 and 3, yarn over and pull through all of those loops. Oops, hang on, I'm losing everything. That's it. That's a bit sloppy. I'm going to redo that. 1, 2 and 3. If ever you make a stitch and you're not happy with it, just undo it and remake it, okay? Because you'll always be unhappy with it, even when you've done 10 more rounds. So always just make sure that you're happy with each stitch as you make it. Okay, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to skip the next stitch, and we're going to do that twice. I think I might have said that wrong. Okay, so we're going to 3 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch twice. Okay, that's that, and then a 3 double crochet cluster in the next single crochet. Okay, and you're going to do that repeat from the 1 single crochet in that first chain 1 space, 3 in the next 6, 1 in that last one, then 3 double crochet cluster in the next single crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, 2 times, okay, 3 double crochet cluster in the next stitch, and you're going to do that 10 times, which will actually mean your last 3 double crochet cluster is made here. So at the end of each side, all you've got to do is chain 1 and skip that very last stitch. Okay, so go ahead and do that all the way around, all 4 sides, and you're going to join to your beginning 3 double crochet cluster, fasten off and secure your ends.